listening to Takatobi Radio, your one-stop source for all convention, anime, and video game news. Now for your hosts, Zenas and Blue.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Takatobi Radio. I'm Blue.
And I'm Zenas. Whoa, wait, I'm you?
And I'm you.
I don't want to be you!
Too bad. You're gonna do it, and you're gonna like it. Because I'm the man.
How dare you question my manatee?
Ooh, you have a manatee?
Just tell them what we have in store for the show.
We have an awesome show today, filled with awesomeness.
Sprinkled with the side of awesomeness.
Topped with more awesomeness.
That's a lot of awesomeness.
It's making me hungry. Brownie face.
Brownies? Did you say brownies? Yeah, that sounds good. You know what also sounds good? Tsubasacon! That's right, people. Only 174 days left until Tsubasacon 2010.
Ooh, I'm so excited!
A little later in the show, we'll get to the confirmed guests. In the meantime, let's talk anime. First up is... Zenas, could you say this one for me? I always say corset.
Le Portrait de Petit Cosette. Complete collection.
Thank you. I can never get that right. Erie works at his uncle's antique shop and one day stumbles across a glass.
Upon touching the glass, he receives visions from what he finds out to be a girl, Cosette, haunting the glass. She's been searching for over 250 years for someone who could see her, and now she needs his help.
Now, I haven't seen much of this, but I warn you, there is some torture involved. Not to mention a lot of screaming.
This will be out on April the 20th. Plus, the main character's voiced by Johnny Bosch.
Actually, no, it's voiced by Kevin Hatcher.
Aww.
Which apparently is an alias for Johnny Bosch.
Yay!
Just go ahead with Bleach.
The 27th volume of Bleach will be released on April the 20th. Without giving too much away, Bleach follows the adventures of Ichigo.
Thanks for not spoiling me. I really appreciate that.
And the main character's voiced by Johnny Bosch. And we have more Naruto on the way, right?
Yep. Naruto Shippuden Box Set 2.
This contains episodes 14 through 26. And the main character is voiced by...
Male Flanagan. Sorry, but no JYB.
Wrong. He's in there as Sasori.
Naruto Shippuden Box Set 2 will be out on April 20th.
And one more thing to add. For April the 20th is Dojin Work Complete.
I read the plot for this one, and it was rather interesting. It follows the life of a young girl named Najimi and her exposure into the Dojin world.
She first attempts to become a Dojin artist after seeing how much one of her friends could make at a convention. Najimi loves to draw and soon learns, contrary to what she expects, that this new world is anything but easy.
Yeah, so we tried to find out how to pronounce the main character's name, so I found a clip of the subversion online, and, well, wow.
Yeah, this anime is definitely interesting, that's for sure. Psst, her friend's a really, really big pervert.
It's rated teen, by the way. I might have to watch it now.
That's okay, because I'll probably end up watching it too, because the main character is voiced by Johnny Bosch.
Zenas, the main character is a girl.
Well, he could be in there somewhere in the anime.
No, because when it was released in individual DVDs here, there was no English cast. It's only in Japanese with subtitles, kind of like Final Fantasy VII Last Order.
Well, maybe he went to Japan and he got a Japanese alias and voiced the character.
You can't be serious.
You know what? That's okay. I'm going to a con this weekend and I'm going to finally get to meet him. Oh, sweet!
Well, now that we're back to cons, how about we mention some of our current guests at Tsubasacon?
Gina Biggs, creator of the online graphic novel Red String, and the Strawberry Comics website, has confirmed her return for 2010.
This is the second year the freelance author and artist has been a guest at Tsubasacon. Also returning is Jen Lee Quick, creator of the OEL manga Offbeat.
This will be her 4th year attending Tsubasacon. However, we do have some newcomers heading our way. Tell them, Blue.
That's right, the Extraordinary Contraptions, a rock band, will be providing Tsubasacon with musical entertainment throughout the weekend. Their music involves a unique blend of acoustic and electric steampunk-themed rock.
Well, that's all we have for right now for our guest list. But for more information, go to Tsubasacon.org.
That's www.tsubasacon.org. Now on to some video game news.
Alright. Remember the last show we talked about the DSi XL? Well, why don't you tell them, Blue?
Yeah, that ended up being pointless. You wanna know why? There was a leak from Nintendo. A successor to the DS has been announced.
When Blue first told me, I was just shocked.
Yeah, get this, people. It's called the 3DS, a 3D-enabled console that won't require you to wear 3D glasses.
It's supposed to have a thumbstick for controlling the movements in a 3D plane. You will also have a rumble feature.
The 3DS is supposed to have greatly enhanced battery life, a screen size smaller than 4 inches, and also improved network connectivity. And I seriously hope, this time around, they remove the friend codes.
That's really doubtful, because the console is supposed to be released March 2011. But we'll be able to get our first look at it at this year's E3.
E3. That's in a little over 2 months, on June 15th to the 17th. While I'm at it, Nintendo, if you're listening to this, please, I am begging you, please have an announcement of a new Star Fox title for Wii. For crying out loud, the Wii Remote was made for flying in our wing.
April 20th is looking to be a really busy day. Nintendo is releasing the Wii Classic Controller Pro in both black and white.
Guys, I've looked at the controller and the layout looks very similar to the PlayStation's DualShock. I'm not kidding. 2 shoulder buttons on the right and left, handles on each side to hold the controller.
Let's jump back a week from that date to April 13th, when Grand Theft Auto episodes from Liberty City will be available on PS3, Xbox 360, and the PC.
This is a release of the 2 downloadable content episodes for Grand Theft Auto 4, except you won't need a copy of that game in order to play this.
Now we'll jump forward 2 weeks to April 27th, when Super Street Fighter 4 will be released for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360.
I'm not gonna lie, when I first heard this announced, I laughed a lot, because I knew those who had bought Street Fighter 4 were gonna be ticked off.
See, I never really got into the series, but I heard that, I guess it was, Street Fighter 2? Yeah, Street Fighter 2 had several different versions.
Yeah, I think, I didn't get into this one very much either, but I think Street Fighter 3 did the same, just not as much as 2. Street Fighter 4 is shaping up to be the same way. You guys just watch. In the next year or two, Capcom will announce Super Street Fighter 4 Turbo.
Well, I think that's all we have for the game announcements right now.
Now, wait a minute. There was supposed to be a game. Well, it was supposed to come out on April 20th, but it got pushed back to May 18th, and I was really looking forward to it.
Oh, jeez. Please don't talk about that game.
What, Trauma Team for the Wii?
Stop it.
Zenas didn't like it when I showed her second opinion.
I don't like it.
In this one, you don't just perform surgery, you also have other procedures to perform, such as endoscopy, forensics, first response, orthopedics, and diagnosis.
No more, please. Just remembering you performed that operation was... it still gives me chills and nightmares.
Alright.